biggest oil bases or countries with the most energy in the world. So then I think he gets to number 3 and he's like, who's next? And he's looking right at me because he knows I'm Canadian. And he's like, Canada.
I have a bunch of homies from there and they've always been telling me, come to Dubai, please. Come to do barbering in Dubai. Come work our hair. Come do photography in Dubai.
But I heard the culture there is way different.
Oh, it is a little bit different. For sure, there's some things they don't put up with. But on the flip side of that, there are some amazing perks to being in Dubai and just being an entrepreneur. If you're someone that loves business and loves building the economy and growing, this is one of those places
To travel there.
Of course. They value you.
In Dubai, they have no taxes for employees of companies. They get health care paid by the employer in Dubai, so in the UAE. And a lot of that is funded by oil. And the guy that's doing one of the tours that we're on, he's like, do you know the biggest oil bases or countries with the most energy in the world? So then I think he gets to number 3 and he's like, who's next? And he's looking right at me because he knows I'm Canadian. And he's like, Canada.
Guys, we're Canadian. We know how valuable is Canada. But unfortunately, we've got some horrible leadership.
We have like the best country ever. We have fresh water. We have lumber. We have minerals. We have land. We have energy. We have everything that a proper CEO of a company would want. And we have such poor leadership in this country for so many years that we can't produce anything, never mind bringing back jobs. Instead, what are we doing? Increasing taxes on everyone, debasing the currency for everybody, adding a carbon tax on top of stuff that you've already been taxed. So you're just training entrepreneurs and some of these corporations to leave your country, which then perpetuates the problem.
That is the problem right there. That is the big problem with us Canadians. The question is, when are we going to change? Or is it ever going to change? It's never going to change.
I mean, I'll add my 2 cents in on this and be saying that I don't feel like it's going to change.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the way it's been.
It's always will be.
And it will be. Because this is not something brand new.
Yeah.
We've known this.
Yeah.
This has been something that has been known. Yeah, we have the oil sands. They depleted for a little bit. They allowed it to rest for a little bit, and now it's coming back. But they're not trying to go back in it again.
Yeah.
We go back to, again, our major supplier being the U.S., wherever else it comes from. So it's constantly being taken out of our resources, taken out, and then being brought back in, super taxed.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Back to the consumer.
They're freaking taking it from us. They resell it to us a lot higher.
Where more debasement is required. It became so obvious to me why the UAE and Dubai specifically is pulling in so much money. And then I asked him, coming from a country like Canada where we're taxed to basically death, let me ask you, these highways that we're driving on here in Dubai, in the UAE, who's paying for them? And he looks at me like I'm crazy. He said, well, Tom, when you buy a car, you pay like a registration fee to drive the car. Those fees are the fees that pay for all the roads. It's just completely.
I did not know that.
Sense.
I did not know that. There's Trudeau and there's who's the other party?
Pierre. Yeah.
What do you think about him?
I don't want to get into politics, bro.
Leave it alone.
I feel like it's all the same.
Leave it alone.
It's all part of the same
It is what it
body.
is.
But what we really need is better leadership.
Yeah.
The leadership needs to step up because you guys are letting resources spoil, or you're holding it back for some reason other than like for what it is for reason right now. I don't know if you're holding it for next generations or if they're trying to hold it for like the great grandkids, but like people are suffering right now.
Yeah.
They need help right now.
We need change right now.
And you're not supplying the job work, not allowing that to be stability. And entrepreneurs don't want to do no business out here. We just seen reports on that. There's been so many reports. Business in Canada has been
They're leaving out of Canada.
because there's no reason to be here.
Anyways, guys, what is your perspective? Make sure you hit like, subscribe. Peace.
Perspective. Empire.